Hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, 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 welcome. I hope everyone is doing really, really well. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the love. I love you guys so, so much. Thank you so much. Let's see what's going on up in the sky. Sun in Gemini, Moon in Libra, Mercury in Gemini retrograde, Venus in Cancer, Mars in Leo. Ooh, how much drama. Jupiter in Pisces, Saturn in Aquarius retrograde, Uranus in Taurus, Neptune in Pisces, Pluto in Capricorn retrograde. That is just the formula for drama. Who have we got today? Samantha Strong. Hey, Ruby, right on time. Welcome, Samantha. Lots of love. Yo, Dipset. Hello, lovely Ruby, listening to Root right now. Oh, welcome, love. Ree, welcome, my love. It's really nice to see you. I'm so happy you're here. I hope you're well, dear. Hey, Ruby, miss your last lives. Hope you're well, and everyone else too. We hope you're well, Ree. Is everyone here? Do we have everyone in the family here? I was going to do a separate like family meeting thing, but I thought Saucy Rendezvous are the one, dude. So I'm hoping we can just chill out and hang out. And Mark's here. Welcome, Mark. Hi. I hope everyone's been well. Let's just talk and let's just chill out and let's just hang out. Of course, if you've got any urgent questions, any questions that have been sort of playing on your mind and you want an answer to them, now's the time to ask. The paper's right there. One question, one card, 1111 at PayPal Ruby at rubyreadstarot.com. Okay, so do I need to turn the light on or are we good? Homesick novelist. Hello, welcome, welcome. Ree, I'm good, thank you. Glad you're well too. Yay. Samantha, let's go. This is how you end the week with Ruby. Hey, Samantha. Guys, do we need more light? Let me turn the other light on. Give me 1 second. Samantha, Dizzy, welcome, love. Okay. Oh, we're good? We're good. Wait, let me just turn it on anyway. Oh, it is on. It's just, yeah. Not as bright as I thought it would be. Here we go. Right, guys. So I hope everyone can make out the cards. I'll obviously tell you what they are. But yeah. How is everyone? How is everything going? This Mercury retrograde's been interesting, hasn't it? It has been truly no less than what I would have expected of Gemini season Mercury retrograde in Gemini. It's been 1,000 miles a minute and it's been so much communication and this is it, right? This is that childlike spirit of fun. Good afternoon, Virgo gang. Who's in the house? Welcome, welcome. So. I've got treats. So you guys know that I didn't have my oracle cards with me, but I got them back. This is the Lunar Nomad Oracle deck. Okay, we don't use these that often because I haven't been, I didn't have them with me, and because they're so big and my hands are so tiny, it's been really difficult to shuffle them, which is why I wasn't using them in the professional recorded videos. But I hope we're good for me to use these tonight because I think the Lunar Nomad Oracle deck is a really, really intuitive, cool deck, and I think there's a lot of intuitive energy around at the moment, and that has a lot to do with this Gemini Pisces stuff that's happening. It's super mutable, timelines shifting, changing, molding so quickly. Let's get the energy in the space cleared up. Tassini in the house. Welcome, Tassini, love. We're waiting for you. Where's Brianna? Brianna, are you here, my dear? Who have we got? Welcome, everyone. Remember, welcome with love. This is our space. This is our time. We're chilling out. We're all just kind of getting what we've learned this week, any themes, anything that's come up, stuff we want to talk about. Of course, one question, one card, 1111. PayPal Ruby reads tarot. If you have questions that you need answers to, I'm just clearing out the decks. It's been a busy week. I hope you guys have been enjoying your week so far. What are the Virgo themes that have been coming up? Should we start with these lunar oracles and the description? So this is the Lunar Nomad Oracle, and this is by Shaheen Miro. And it's so beautiful. It's really very, very nice deck. So we're going to read from that today. A nice little treat for everybody. Okay. All right. Shall we get started with some Lunar Nomad oracles? Let's figure out what's going on for the Virgo collective, for all family members, everyone joining us here. Welcome, 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 loves. Welcome. I hope everyone's been having a good week, and I hope everyone is ready for the weekend and our Friday Saucy Rendezvous. Let's have a little personal chit chat today, guys. I think it's quite nice to catch up too. Just see how everyone's doing, and everyone's just getting familiar in the chat box and letting everyone know how they're doing. Oh, okay. So the cross card came out. Look how spooky but beautiful that is. It's kind of out of this world. It's a little bit eerie for sure. It's quite a goth-esque image, focus on black and white, not a lot of color play there. So it makes me think of shadows, former and present. It's eerie. It's making me think of ghosts and spirits, but it's also like making me think of self-sacrifice. It's also making me think of martyr syndrome, and it's also making me feel as if there are certain sacrifices that are being made that you're volunteering yourself of right now. But let's read what the Lunar Nomad Oracle has to say. 36. Card number 36. Interesting number. Okay. Cross. Struggle. Cross to bear. Burden, guilt, devastation, grief, depression, religion, dogma, faith. Burdens and worry press heavy on your heart. The dark night of the soul has descended upon you, and you cry out for reprieve from the crosses you bear. Cocooned in divine light, the atmosphere around you is ripe with change. What feels like death is really the alchemy of deep transformation. Fear and doubt surface in the heavy presence of the cross. Feelings of desperation, pain, and oppression pile up around you. The cross makes you fall on your knees in prayer. You seek release from the despair that you feel. Consider the cross as the intersection of faith with despair, victimization and worry, and victory. You build the foundation of your life upon the beliefs you hold in your conscious and unconscious mind. In servitude of these beliefs, your thoughts, feelings, and actions work to prove them true. When you have limiting beliefs, your worldview shrinks. The benevolence of the universe around you is obscured. You always have a choice, even in the face of destruction. Opposition has a way of bringing us to the edge to test what we hold as truth. Under the scrutiny of this oppression, you find your strengths and weaknesses. You discover your deeper truth within your soul. In every situation, you are in control of your actions and reactions. The cross comes as a choice. You can be overcome by pain or embrace its alchemical nature. You are on the brink of discovery. Let this experience wash over you, clearing away the baggage to reveal your glorious supernova self. So much of our world teaches us to kneel at the feet of external power. Do not look for truth and direction from external forces that do nothing but abuse your light and mutilate your goodness. Before your light is extinguished, choose a path that leads back to yourself and reinstate your place as creator of your reality. Stand bravely at the shine of your heart. Be discerning of the core beliefs that are working in your world. Look for the burden of proof that these beliefs are real to you. Then flip your perspective to see something different. Can you see an alternative point of view? Something that opposes the limiting beliefs you have? Continue asking the bravest question of all. Does this feed my spirit or deplete it? Every moment of your life is a choice, a commitment, and an affirmation of what you choose to be true. See a world that empowers you, that wants you to thrive. Envision a life where darkness does not rule you, but rather clarifies your desire to grow. Clarifies your desires and grows your light. What struggle are you dealing with now? How are you reacting to it? What belief is at work within your reaction? Can you choose a different response? One that empowers you? The cross is really a question mark. You are asked to seek out the source of your heartache so that you can heal from the inside out. When the body feels pain, it's a signal that something is wrong and in need of attention so it can heal. The spirit is in despair, cries out for the same relief. When you avoid pain, you repeat the cycle. The cross wakes you up to the thorn in your side. The pain can no longer be tolerated, so it must be acknowledged. The difficult part of introspection is facing the pain and your part in creating it. Muster the courage to face the difficulty before you. The cross does not instill blame, guilt, or shame. The cross does not judge. That would be pointless in your awakening. Pain is a neutral response to something opposing your well-being. The source of the pain and the feeling it creates are two different things. What you do with your pain is the only relevant question now. Bravely see and acknowledge your breaking heart, your abuse, your misfortune. This is the only way you can grow. What is on the other side of this pain? There is always another side to the experience. If you work from a worldview of sadness, poverty, and anger, then your life will be filled with more of the same. This is not a judgment. It is simply the truth. The cross appears as an unfortunate event, a burden or a painful experience. Be gentle with yourself. Look at what part you play in this drama. Remember, you cannot always change the situation, but you can choose your reaction. Wow. Wow. I don't know. I just feel like that was so appropriate. That was so appropriate. Croatia in the house. Welcome, my love. Welcome, my love. How is everyone feeling about this cross energy? That message really was kind of stating like, okay, there's way too much self-sacrificing going on and way too much like self-deprivation, even like depriving yourself of stuff. And you know, you're here at this juncture where there's this void felt. And are you really tending to your wounds? Are you perhaps putting yourself in a situation around a lot of energy that's perhaps taking from your light, and you know that the best course of action is maybe stepping away from that, yet you still linger in the energy because you might have some sort of, I don't know, codependent need to be there. It's a collective Virgo vibe. We all need to step into our power. Like, right? Right? Oh my God, wow. Let's get the Psychic Tarot cards out. That's another really nice deck. I haven't used these in a while. And again, they're so big for my hands, so they're so difficult to like shuffle. But Let's get a good shuffle going. Deep breath in, everyone. Keep deep breathing with me, guys. Deep breathing. Oh, this card was turned upwards. Life begins. Do you see that? Love begins. Two hands that hold a vessel pour water into a stream. I think that's a lake or a stream. There's trees. There's green. There's a rainbow. There's a sunset reflecting in the water. It's idealesque, you know, it's picturesque, it's beautiful. It's serene, it's tranquil. It's the coming together of the soul, isn't it, really? It's the two becomes one. The soul recognizes the other part of it. And I feel as if like a lot of you have perhaps been drawn into certain relationships that might have been testing you to see if you're ready for the real thing. And I think this love begins is a confirmation for those that were perhaps seeking. And if you're not seeking and it's not for you. But if you have been seeking love, I think this is quite a poignant time, and it's really quite important to say, like, I don't know if you were willing, I don't know if you were ready, but I don't think it's in your hands anymore. I think it's kind of here, and I do think you're going to have to open your arms to it and acknowledge that, you know, this is it now. This is it now. Let's read this. This is card number 1. Card number 1. Love begins. Okay, are you ready? Are you ready? I love it when this kind of stuff happens. Your cup is about to overflow with joy, happiness, and positive feelings. This is the first of the emotions card, and therefore signifies that a new love opportunity beckons. This doesn't necessarily have to be physical love, but it could also represent the passion and devotion for an idea, a goal, or even a new creative endeavor. This would be a perfect time to open yourself up and your heart to higher vibrations and loving energy of the universe. When past issues are resolved, when forgiveness for others as well as yourself has been attained, and when your heart is truly open and ready to receive, then new roads leading you towards love will be revealed. Let me just read that last bit to you again. When past issues are resolved, when forgiveness for others as well as yourself has been attained, and when your heart is truly open and ready to receive, then new roads leading you towards love will be revealed. And I think that says everything. Past issues being resolved, forgiving others as well as yourself, opening your heart, being ready to receive. It's all leading you towards the love that will be revealed. I don't know. That in itself is a lot of work, huh? It might be a good time to think about that. A lot of heart chakra work, a lot of time that might need to be spent in that heart space, I feel. Not only like clearing it out, but like really attaining that positive high vibration, like leveling yourself to a certain standard. as difficult as certain things might be, knowing that, okay, this is the vibration that I've got to pertain to at all times, it can only make it like practice, really, isn't it? Practicing getting on this higher vibration, but doing it with a genuine. Okay, here we go. Patience and planning, emotional loss, heartache, and loss. Is this a Mercury retrograde thing? Or is everyone collectively feeling this Venus in Cancer being really melodramatic? Anyone else? Or is it just me? I don't know. I kind of get that vibe off of this season. Patience and planning. I feel like, Virgo, there is a lot that you're really having to put together. I feel like really there is a lot that's asking of you to co-create your future or really be creator of it at the moment. And it's kind of downtime right now. I don't think you need to be out there kind of doing the most and la 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 la. This is a lot of behind the scenes work. It's a lot of like doing the planning. And I think, Virgo, you really love that planning part. I think you really like being behind the scenes and doing the organization stuff and tasks that really get you involved in things that take up your attention. Because I think you like devoting your attention to the tasks that you do, like certain things like work, etc. And I think it might be really, really nice for you to maybe use this Mercury retrograde time to plan and see what it is that you want to be doing moving forward into the future, like how you want to go about it. So maybe this is a good time for planning the future, even though it is a Mercury retrograde, which means like revisiting things. But I think because it's in its home sign, it gives you that additional level of like Geminian intelligence. So planning and foresight, I don't know, it's a good idea. There's two loss cards here, and I'll probably read about them because I do feel like this is a bit of a collective vibe. Emotional loss and heartache and loss. Let's get into that. Okay, so this is heartache and loss. The meaning of this card revolves around disappointment, sorrow, and separation, which can cause upheaval and distress. It takes all the strength you have at this moment in order to move past the pain and heal your heart. The love that has been given to another should now be focused on you. How significant is this message? The love that's supposed to have been given to another should now be focused on you. Although you might look at this card as being negative, it can act as a tremendous catalyst encouraging you to move on. The painful experiences of life are just as valuable as the joyous ones. You may not appreciate that sentiment at this challenging time, but life does have a way of pushing you forward, even though you may not always know the final destination. As you endure this period, learn not to dwell on the past, but use your strong mental control to deal with your emotions. Have faith in knowing that you will get through this. Right? So let's look into this emotional loss. Hold on one second. Okay. This is card number 5. 5 generally means changes and upcoming changes, etc. The number 5 emotions card comes forth at a time when you may be experiencing or grieving a loss of someone or something you are emotionally attached to. Honor your feelings. Only by healing and loving yourself, by letting go of the past, can you continue on your journey. And oh my God, how much of a roadblock has this been? And it's only by healing and loving yourself By letting go of the past, can you continue on your journey? The suffering associated with this loss delivers profound wisdom and knowledge for your soul. Your unique gifts, talents, and abilities, as well as your joy and sorrow, will not only make up who you really are, but better yet, who you will become. The painful experiences of life are equally as valuable as the joyous ones. Focus all of your positive energy on the good in your life and what you're grateful for. Use your healing energy in this way and try not to focus on what you've lost. For new beginnings and happiness are just around the corner. It's literally like that. Literally just around the corner. But there's so much of this healing stuff and this planning, preparing, and it's so hermit time right now. Have you noticed, like, in this mutability and all this free-flowing energy, Virgo, you might really just feel like hermiting. And I think by this saying there's a lot of kind of work that kind of still needs to be done. So before you like present yourself out there to the universe or throw yourself out there, are you 100% ready, really? Are you 100% ready? Because if you're not, it might be a good idea for you to get ready, because you don't want to go out there like gung-ho and then kind of get to a situation where something might trigger you or trip you up. And next thing you know, you're reacting in a way that's kind of spiraling into this direction that you're not entirely sure of. I just think it's a good idea to take a minute. Check yourself before you wreck yourself. You know what I mean? Let's get some tarot cards for the situation. Okay. Remember, guys, one question, one card, 1111. PayPal Ruby at Ruby Reads Tarot. Let's get some cards for my little Virgo family here. We all love each other so very much. I'm so grateful for you all. Okay, here we go. Let's get some tarot for the Virgo collective. Guys, do me a favor, breathe. Deep, 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 lung-filling breaths. Let's do it together. 1, 2, 3, go. Breathe, 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 breathe. That's the whole story. At the bottom of the deck is the 8 of Pentacles. So there is a need for a lot of you to just focus on work, like very intently focus on work right now. The World card. You're being pushed into this situation right now, okay, where it's like everything's changing. There's a new paradigm that's about to be played out. The scene's been set. You are in this position to prepare yourself. You're not supposed to be like all out there right now. So if you feel ill-prepared, trust your intuition. There's a lot of work to be done. Do you know what I mean? There really is this need for you to kind of get into the zone, climb in that zone, be in that zone, and really make life about it. Yeah? If that means that your whole world's got to be about whatever this situation is that's requiring all of your energy and attention, this could be work, it could be a whole bunch of other things. I see this as what you do for your meaning, purpose, etc. in life. Do you know what I mean? I see it as that. There is the Victory card and the Hierophant card underneath it, as well as the 9 of Swords. Oh, but this is interesting. The Queen of Pentacles sits sandwiched between the 5 of Pentacles and the 9 of Swords. So listen, we got to talk about this. Let me say hello. Okay, we might have a little guest in a few moments. But I think it's just significant, and let's talk about this. 5 of Pentacles being a card of making it to source, having been through a journey that may have really taken a lot out of you. It's kind of like, yes, your Dipset, do that right now, please. Deep tokes, okay? Deep tokes. 5 of Pentacles. It's really that coming into source. It's time to charge up, you know? Fill yourself up on the juice. It's almost like coming out of the cold. There is a need perhaps for energy to be poured into restoring yourself again after having come out of a really difficult cycle. You've made it to source. You're out, you know, you're in safety now, and it's absolutely time for you to really focus on healing and getting better, and maybe even some soul searching, prayer, meditation, a lot more focus, I think, on appreciating the fact that you've made it through the toughest bit, and you can come into the warm now. Like, it's safe now. Now it's okay. The Queen of Pentacles. Okay, let's talk about this Nine of Swords first. Also, this is like torture, isn't it? It's the healing that should have happened a really long time ago that kind of hasn't been done yet, kind of is still lurking and kind of needs to be taken more seriously. I just think it's a really good time to look at these swords and look at the things that you tell yourself in your private spaces when you're all alone. You know, what kind of voices are going up in that mind of yours? What are you telling yourself? What is it that you talk about? What is the things that should really, really get cleared out right now? And when this card comes out, because it's bed, there's two crystals that I recommend with this card particularly: black tourmaline and rose quartz. If you're in this insomnia, worry about shit right before you go to bed, there's a real lack of self-love there. Okay, sleep and basic human functions should never suffer because of stress. Stress is a matrix thing. Your body needs rest. It's mechanics, you know what I mean? You got to, and I can't stress this enough to Virgos, your sleep is so important. Take it seriously. Trust me, take it seriously. This is just screaming black tourmaline, rose quartz in your room, in your pillows, Wi-Fi off at 9 p.m. You've got to really get back in tune with yourself. And I think understanding who the Queen of Pentacles is exactly and what this means, this Queen of Pentacles energy is deep. You know what I mean? Like, she is naturally abundant. She knows who she is. She does not give a fuck about anything, okay? It comes to her. She doesn't go to it. Know your worth. Know your worth. Your worth is not to be Nine of Pentacles bullshit. Like, fuck that. Stop it. Know your worth. And then understand how what you think maneuvers into the experience that you live out. Know your worth and come from a deep rooted confidence. Root chakra work with this Queen of Pentacles is the root chakra. It goes, it starts, it stems from here. She is the deep oak, right? She is the deep rooted oak tree that you're not bringing down. I want you to think of the Queen of Pentacles as like a mighty oak. You know what I mean? She provides nourishment, shelter, fruit. She provides oxygen. She naturally is abundant. It all channels through her. This pentacle is just an earthly depiction of value, and she holds the highest freaking currency. And she's a whole vibe in itself. And it's important for you to remember your association to that. Worth, value, it all comes from integrity. Pay attention to what you tell yourself about you, especially when no one else is around. That's a really big key to what's really going on in the program that's running in your mind. Ace of Cups, the Strength card, the Judgment. Emotional contentment, which means your cups are overflowing, in itself is an energy that you've got to be super open right off the bat to be feeling this kind of elation. Again, courage, confidence, heart chakra, solar plexus, we keep talking about it. Come here. Come here, hello. Come here, hello. We have a friend. We have a friend. Oh, okay. She wants to go. She's so cute. The Judgment. It's a decision away. At this point, you decide. We were talking about the Strength card, right? And we have a cat. These synchronicities, you just can't make it up. There's something about majestic feeling free. I'm the boss here. I'm in control here. Solar plexus, buy a Ruby Reads Tarot t-shirt. That energy. The Judgment card, you're making a decision. You're choosing at this point to be courageous enough to open up your heart. Someone, I think, air energy, doesn't have to be knight and a sword and a page, two pages and a knight. I think, Virgo, there is going to be some information that comes forward to you. I feel as if there are multiple energies that are surrounding you at the moment that might want to have a piece of you. The Moon card, you need to really get back into your intuition. The Queen of Cups, and really sit pretty right now. Don't do anything. Just sit pretty and be patient. The Seven of Wands, there's things that you need to work on. Queen of Swords. And you kind of really need to be about your shit right now. Like intently about your shit. The Six of Pentacles, the give and take relationship that you were waiting for requires an evolution, a level up from you. But I would be really careful of this Capricorn devil energy that has been lurking around, is kind of stalking your energy, is kind of silently stealing from you. I don't think this person wishes you well. I think you need to be a little bit careful of them. Boundaries are really like in place. And listen, you are who you befriend, so choose your friends wisely. Truly, choose your friends wisely. Everyone's gone really quiet. That was intense, I know. But listen, happiness, contentment, love, courage, strength, all of those yummy things, they're all here. And there's a lot of messages. I feel like Gemini season, before it really winds up, this next 2 days or so, there's a lot of information that's yet to come forward. And I just feel like you're going to exit this season emotionally really content with a new strength and courage and a decision that you should have made a really long time ago. Just hang out right now. Don't move too quickly. Focus on your work. Focus on your work. Really, really focus. Just be super, super cautious about how much you're giving, especially to this like black hole energy that just wants to like, it's never enough. They're completely insatiable. Completely insatiable. I think that's all I got for tonight, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed that. That is our Friday Saucy Rendezvous. So much blue. Speaking up, I don't think the time is right now. I think it's definitely time to work on that throat chakra. I think while Mercury is in retrograde, just collect data. Collate the data. Just wait for post shadow before you say anything. That's just my advice. If you're in a place where you have to say something, go right ahead and say it. You know, Gemini brings up that super intelligence. It's a very sharp mind. And I wouldn't be surprised if you are really speaking the truth at the moment. I would just say hold tight. Wait until Mercury retrograde, what, 2 days or something? Yeah, just wait for it to go back direct. Give it about a week or so before all of the true truths come out. Just start formulating what you got to say first, though. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? And since you guys say it, for some reason, I've been really feeling it. Lapis lazuli. Lapis lazuli. Carry it around with you. I think it's one of those important ones. Your Dipset. Thank you, Ruby. Oh, you're so welcome. Thanks, Ruby. Samantha. Oh, Samantha, you're so welcome, my love. You are so welcome. Guys, I will wish you all an absolutely beautiful, beautiful evening. I hope you guys all enjoyed this. Thank you for coming out and joining me. It's been great fun. Love you, Tassini. Love you all. Love you, dear Ruby. Love you right back, Tassini. We missed Brianna today. I hope she's having a beautiful evening, whatever she's up to. Thank you so much for joining me, guys. I love you loads. We'll have some readings, some recorded readings soon, I promise. Okay, take it easy, guys. I love you so much and have a beautiful evening. Buenas noches. Ciao.